What's up, guys? Welcome back. Zeke, I'll start with you. Just how did you spend your summer, and in what ways do you feel like it was a productive summer for you?
Yeah, I mean, I've been working out all summer. Took about 2 weeks off after the championship. Got right back to work. Getting ready for the season. Did a lot of working on my shooting, ball handling. Worked a lot with Mike Penberthy. I feel like I really elevated my game a lot. So yeah,
How have you enjoyed it?
it's been great. It's been great. We've built a great relationship. I'm really close with him now, and continue to work with him like almost every day. So yeah.
Jalen, obviously entering rookie season and meeting some of the guys for the first time, but just some impressions of a championship team from last year and just how you can continue to add to it.
Yeah, so I actually just met Joker just now upstairs, so that's great. And basically, being here with Jamal and Reggie and KCP and just talking to these guys, just seeing their work ethic throughout the summer and seeing how they play and approach the game is just going to be something I can take from it and just learn and try and help build on this season.
Zeke, when you went back and looked at your shooting from last year, your numbers dipped a bit from the previous 2 seasons. What do you chalk that up to?
I mean, I changed my form. I mean, it's not going to happen overnight. It's a process, and I'm happy with the results. I know it wasn't going to be. I knew the numbers were going to go down. I mean, that was inevitable. But overall, the way I've changed my shot's going to help me to shoot the ball much better and higher volume as well. So yeah.
What kind of changes did you make?
What's it like to go from college right to an NBA championship team and meeting Joker? What's that whole experience like?
It's crazy. If you'd have told me this a couple months ago when I was back at Penn, I wouldn't believe it. Just being able to go through it. It's been a long summer, just working on different things like that. But spending time with these guys over the summer, Jamal has been just a great mentor. So he's making my transition really easy.
Jalen, in what ways has Jamal helped you kind of ease the transition?
Yeah, so definitely just some of the reads and some of the plays we've been running over the summer. I mean, going to summer league, we only had like 3 plays, but now these last 2 months, just been picking up on things, different like reactions and reads to make out of like certain plays have definitely been helping.
Zeke, how tough is it to change your shot because you shoot one way for such a long time? I know people do it, but it's not always encouraged by shooting coaches. So how challenging is that, and how long does it take to get comfortable with a new shot?
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely difficult at first because I shot like that way my whole life. But after about a couple months, you kind of start to get it, and then it's about repetition and just building that muscle memory, creating the good habits that you need to sustain your new shot. So yeah.
What's the change?
Shooting a little earlier. My old shot, I kind of paused a little bit. It's new. My new shot, shooting it earlier. Just my rhythm feels a little bit better. So yeah.
Zeke, a lot of the discussion even with Michael Malone just now about your season is about you staying healthy. Is that something that's even under your control? Do you feel like there are things you can somehow do to try to make that a reality for you?
I mean, I feel like I do everything to the best of my ability. I mean, from what I eat to how I sleep, all that stuff, I feel like I do. So I have no regrets. I mean, I had some stuff that I couldn't control that were out of my control. So otherwise, I mean, I'm not worried about that. Even in college, I never got hurt. High school, never got hurt. Never had really any serious injuries. So I'm not too worried about it.
Jalen, for Nuggets fans who didn't get to see you play in college, how would you explain booty ball?
For me, it's just backing my guy down, getting to the spots on the floor low, near the basket, just being able to draw the defense in and try and kick open to my teammates for good shots or score it if I'm available.
Do you think that fits well within the Nuggets system, given the center you're going to play with?
Yeah, it just gives a different variation. I mean, he pops a lot, so maybe I can get down there and mix things up and punish some small guards, maybe get them in foul trouble and try and shake things up a little bit.
Jalen, I talked to a college analyst that you have kind of a unique game. Who would you kind of compare your game to out of that?
Yeah, so I've actually, during Summer League, it was great catching up on Andre Miller and, being able to talk to him. So I'm able to reach out to him, and my game kind of matches his a little bit, being able to be crafty down there and, kind of draw the defenses in.
Zeke, you shifted your position year over year, and you kind of talked about the comfort of playing at 4. Is it getting easier to kind of play the 5 with how the league has gone and also just years in the league in terms of experience and more strength training? Where are you at with that process?
Yeah, I mean, I think that just my experience, the vets that I have around me as well, I feel like that's all helped me kind of understand how to play the 5 better and play that position to the best of my ability. I think just watching Yoke, seeing how he plays it and what he does has really taught me a lot. And I feel like I've really improved and grown in that area. So yeah.
Jalen, you shot 38% from 3 in college, really good. Has the distance increase in the NBA, the line back to 23.7 or 23.9, has that been any kind of issue for you shooting the long ball?
Yeah, so definitely coming in the summer, I realized how far back the line is. But now, I mean, we take so many shots a day. We take over, 500 to 700 shots a day from 3-point line. So, I mean, I think it's a little adjustment, but I think I've, adjusted to it pretty well by now.
500 to 700 shots
Yeah.
a day from 3?
Yeah, basically, yeah. In the mornings and at nights coming in to shoot. I mean, we just take a whole bunch of, 3-pointers. So I think I've adjusted well.
Jalen, what has Mike Malone and Kevin Booth's message been to you so far and throughout the summer?
Yeah, just get adjusted, stay the course. My time will come, when I play, just come in, guard, and, do what you do. Just try and make other people better around you. And, when I get an opportunity, just take a shot, shoot it with confidence, and, make it.
Last year coming in, sitting in the same press conference, we found out Jack White was the best shooter on the team. Who's the best shooter on the team as it stands right now?
Of course, I'll say Michael Porter, best shooter on the team. And then, a new guy is definitely Andrew Funk. That's my Penn State guy. So, I mean, Andrew really knocks shots down, so he's good.
Jalen, is that 500 to 700 per day, is that something you were doing previously, or did the organization sort of want to hold you to that when you got here?
Yeah, so I used to work out at Penn State a lot, and we didn't shoot that many shots. We shot like 250. So 500 was definitely an adjustment. But, definitely with the NBA line being further back than college, getting the extra reps up is definitely going to be big.
Jalen, you mentioned Jamal a second ago. What's the best piece of advice you've received from him as you get ready for your first year?
Yeah, so he just said always keep working. Some games you're going to play, some games you're not. I've always played basketball. I never really sat, so this might be my first time, not getting as many minutes as I would like. But just stay the course, stay positive, and, my time will come.
Zeke, I think one of the things that when we talk about transitioning from playing a 4 to a 5 is just why that position is so different. So when you think about transitioning to playing a 5 full-time, what do you feel like the biggest difference is playing at an NBA level between a 4 and a 5 for you?
Well, the 4, usually in the corners more, usually spaces out, playing on the perimeter more. And then the 5, say he's in a lot more pick and roll actions. And the clocks, he's going up to set a screen for the point guard to try to get him open. I'm running drags and transition, really rolling and being a facilitator when he catches it on that roll because the defense is going to shrink in. So I feel like there's more, I don't know, it's really it's kind of a different play style, so yeah.
See, just going from last year to this year, maybe, is there a general sense, a general confidence maybe that the team is bringing in this year versus where they were last year, having won the title back in June?
I would say our confidence is the same. I mean, we were just as confident last year, even though we didn't have a championship under our belt. We felt the chemistry that we all had. We felt the work that we've all been putting in all summer, and we would bet on ourselves against any other team in the NBA. So our confidence is at that level still. We're not complacent at all by any means. We've tasted success and we won again.
Zeke, do you think your adjustment to the 5 can be accelerated by getting to be around Joker so much and watch him day in, day out, and every night on the court, and then having DeAndre Jordan too to, pick his brain on the bench?
Almost definitely. Yeah, I mean, they're 2 great vets. I mean, Yoke's 2-time MVP, Finals MVP. So I mean, that speaks for itself. And then DJ, he's also been great in pointing out little things. I mean, he'll pull me aside in the middle of a game and he'll tell me things that he sees and tell me things that I could be doing better. So I mean, both of them have been great for me.
One more question?
NBA guards these days don't really post up in the game. How do you think that will fit in the game and this one?
Can you repeat your question?
The NBA guards don't really do post up in the game
Yeah.
these days. How do you think that will fit into that reason of the game?
I think it can fit in good. Like I said, it's a different style. So I mean, some teams are gonna have to, scout differently for that, or put bigger guys on me. So they're not gonna be able to hide, small guys on, some of these better players. I'm trying to just make sure everybody has to guard every position.
All right, thank you, fellas.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.